piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. From EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And the kickoff will be a return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. Can he make it? Touchdown, Knowles. Will stroll into the end zone. Wow, kick return for a touchdown in the national championship game. This place has come unhinged.
You know, we get so caught up in offense and defense, sometimes people like to overlook the importance of special teams. Here's a great reminder. Big-time blocks up front, and the speed of the return man, he takes it all the way to the end zone.
That's 7-0 after the BAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's got it inside the 15. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's a good coverage there. So the Hawkeyes offense going to get the chance to start this game off. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. Offensive line, they can maul you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kirk?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love it.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Oh, my gosh. The defense is attacking that football. That ball's on the ground. They almost come up with a turnover on the first play of the game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
The Hawkeyes will have to punt this one away. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. He'll field it close to the 50. He's got him open. Watch out. He's got great speed. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the Florida State Seminoles offense out there for their first possession. They'll be met by a defensive front that has a couple of impact players on it. They get after the quarterback. They slow the run down. Really a nightmare to block.
Well, these guys are what it's all about. You want to build a great defense? Follow this blueprint right here. Big, strong, athletic defensive linemen. They're game wreckers, and they're lucky to have a couple of them up front. Going to be tough on this offense to try to hold up the line of scrimmage. I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice, easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice, easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Seminoles. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Parker. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gained on that return. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this round. The back's got it. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Hand off to the single back. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw.
Blitz and a quick sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
Defense is coming after him. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
On third down, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew the sticks were. They were able to make the tackle short of the line.
No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Running back with the football. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, holding just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line. Not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Pulls it in. It's Davis. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the wideout goes in motion. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Now the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have. But you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Looking for his big tight end. Oh, almost intercepted. Big guy would love to have that one back. Couldn't quite hold on. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Nice throw here by the quarterback. Goes with the touch pass. But, man, let's give credit to this defense. They are flying around, and he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pulls it in. It's Moulton. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Coming to the line, they might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of the first quarter. As we break for the quarter, Kurt, Florida State is on top. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? And the Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And here's the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They've got the lead, but had to settle for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
It's an option look. Pitch to the back. Powering through. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up fourth down. The Noles will line up to boot it away. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle finally made at the 37. And 1st and 10 from there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Well, he got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
Pass rush closing in. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They're going to run it. Oh, the ball comes loose. Scooped up in the defense. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They bring him down, but it's good work by the return team. He found a lane. So this drive's going to start with decent field position. Using his legs, it's Williams. Goes up and over the guy. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. Well, the big fella's flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a 1st down.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Scanning the field, it's Castellanos. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. The coverage team able to bring him down. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here. score, they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Snags a quick throw. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Nice grab. It's Phillips. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. 2nd down after that short completion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. The Hawkeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. Here comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. Handoff here from the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Oh, a fumble here. Can you believe it?
Back here just seems so focused on trying to locate where he needs to go that he lost focus of holding on to that football. He's very fortunate one of his own guys is able to recover.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Escapes the pocket. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Moves out of the pocket. After all that, looks deep left. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. And then it's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
The Seminoles will kick this away to get the second half going. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the 3rd quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And here's the handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Encroachment defense. Contact in the neutral zone leads to the penalty. That's good news for the offense. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Same tailback, another carry. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this deep.
Breaks into the clear. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
So the misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. They'll run it to the left. Fighting off the defender.
Well, I feel like they... knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they...
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Makes it look easy.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Turner trying to create good field position. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
He escapes the pocket. Finds room at the 30. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. And the Noles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Looking to pass. It's Glenn. He's running out of time here. Looking deep down the left side. It's caught inside the red zone. Still on his feet. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Chris, I love this attitude here. Very first drive in the national championship in the second half. See a one-on-one matchup, trust your quarterback and receiver, and take shots downfield.
And the Seminoles look to keep this drive moving. Gonna run it. It's Williams. And he ends up getting stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. The back's got it again. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Second and long now at the 17. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they
trap him and sack him back at the 10.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And he takes it at the 40. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. The shotgun running play call. Tackle made after just a short game. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A gain makes it second and medium. To throw, it's Castellanos. He's going to take off here. He's got the first and still going. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
What a great play by the quarterback here. Everybody is blanketed in man coverage, so instead of forcing the ball, he just tucks it and takes off. Heads-up play to pick up a bunch of yards.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. It looked like they tried to get the ball to the edge, Kirk, but that play was just shut down before it could get going.
Yeah, that design is a sweep to get way out to the outside, but the defense flashes their speed there. Great instincts and speed to be able to bring that down for a nice loss.
Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Moles. And the route is on.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are two different things.
Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. An inside give now from the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the wideout. And that one is incomplete. They tried a deep ball with time running out in the third quarter, but it doesn't work. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. Hold on. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. And the Hawkeyes begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. The Hawkeyes pick up enough yardage for a first down. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a fourth down stop. Leaning on the run game here. Gets the first and still running. He stopped at the 22, but that's an important breathing room on this drive.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Second down play coming up for this offense. Delayed handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he had.
Here he goes. Past the 20. A quick spin move. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be down and goal. So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Boy, Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Can you believe that he's missed the extra point?
Florida State, 40, Iowa, 10.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Heading left after the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. He's past the 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Iowa. There was no catching him that time.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Point after, up and good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
Grab down the middle. It's Phillips. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Bringing pressure. Looking deep for late game heroics. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. And the Hawkeyes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught in the backfield. It's Moulton. Caught that at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Second down, looking to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. Well, a field goal here does them no good. So the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. So it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be? And it's a safety to essentially slam the door and secure this victory. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. I'd say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.